I am filming this video right before school. I have to go to school in like 20 minutes. And I wanted to film this video a while ago, before school started for me this past week. We had an update to another big pilot. And guys, I hope that we find this whole pilot, and we might. If they put this out, we might see it. We have an update to the 2002 Backyardigans pilot. Now, unfortunately, this video I was gonna film a while ago when it was first said that it was found. And sorry for the changing lights of my TV because it's just on the home screen. Um, we did have an update, but it was weird because I was getting ready to film and I was working on the script for it, and then it disappeared. The claim on the lost media forum was gone. The video file that was found wasn't there. It was completely gone. I was at first I was like, that's it. I mean, it's back to being completely lost again. Nobody has it. But I completely forgot. In that time span, we have something called the Lost Media Archives. And, well, guys, what do you know? It was there. Now, at the end of this video, I am going to play the video. I'm not going to have the sound in it, because I know that the song is copyrighted. It is basically just the original Backyardigans theme song. So if you guys haven't heard the Backyardigans theme song, go listen to it and then come back to it. Watch the pilot's theme song. Basically, it's the exact same song. It's literally the exact same song, just from 2002, so different video files and clips and stuff. I'm so happy that we did save this, because this is one step closer to finding this pilot. One step closer to saying that we have another pilot marked off our list. Now, granted, I haven't made any videos on it, but we have still found some other really big pilots while this is happening. We have found the Handy Mandy pilot, Peg plus Cats pilot. Granted, I didn't know those even existed, so I wasn't like super duper hyped up about those two. That's why I didn't make a separate video on those being found. But we did find some more pilots, and it's really interesting because this year I said is going to be the year for finding pilots. I mean, we found so many this year. We found me and my friends. That's huge. And guys, I thought we had it. I remember the night that I saw the 2002 pilot was on the notice board. I thought it was found. I was flipping out, and then it was partly found, and I was like, I was kind of curious, like, what was found? Like, whoever uploaded whatever was just randomly found obviously has a copy of the whole thing, and they're willing to upload it. So why aren't they just uploading the video of the pilot? Well, guys, yeah, that's exactly what it was. It was the theme song. It's a minute long. It is only a minute long. Now, just to not bore the heck out of you guys, I will be playing like some not copyrighted music in the background while the thing's playing. While the video's playing, just so it's not just silent the entire time for a minute straight. And granted, if it still gets copyrighted, which it most likely will, I'm taking the risk that it won't, but it probably will. It'll probably be taken off this video. It'll probably get taken off, and then you won't see it at all. So if you're watching this in a week, and it's already gone, and this video is not as long as it was when it originally came out, it's because I had to take the pilot out. Because it was copyright claimed, or striked, or whatever, blocked, or it could even be blocked easily. I remember one time I did something with the original Backyardigans theme song, and it got blocked before it even went up. and that was one of them that was the reason it got blocked. Um, but yeah, I mean, this is a huge update. Um, this gives me a little bit of hope that we will find this other backyardigan pilot by the end of this year. I know that's very slim, especially considering we did find the original this year. We might not see it till next year. That's okay. That's fine. But the factor that we have an update for it is huge. And I didn't know because I was thinking about it after me and my friends found out. I was like, who can we even contact for this? There's not a lot of people we can contact anymore. How are we gonna find this pilot? And well, I'm not even kidding. Not that long after it was found, so absolutely, we found it. Uh, Not the full pilot, but we found the theme song. I know it's not a lot, and it doesn't seem like a lot. You might be saying that's like a minute of like a 15-minute video that's lost. But it's something. This is a 2002 pilot. It's been lost since then. Granted, I can't say that we've been looking for it that long. Actually, I think it's interesting because I remember when people were coming out and saying that we just discovered that there is another pilot. And that was just a year or two ago. So people didn't even know there was a second pilot for till 2023 when there was a video clip that showed something from a pilot. It was one of the pilot figures and it was 2 seconds. And that led the whole search on, and guess what, guys? It actually exists. This would be huge if we found this within the time span of the rest of this year. We've had so many big finds. If we can add this to the list, my bad. I'm tired. If we can add this to the list, it'd be huge. I mean, we'd be able to add a whole nother thing to the lost found pilots. I have high hopes that we will find it, but just even the factor that this wasn't put on YouTube, and this was only put on the archive and the Lost Media Wiki, and it still got taken down, tells me that this is going to be really hard to keep up on YouTube. They're going to be really strict on this. It ain't going to come easily. Unfortunately, there's not a lot that I can say. Hopefully more updates for this pilot come out as the year goes on. And hopefully we find it. I mean, I have my fingers crossed. I'm really hoping. But, like I said, with the copyright and stuff, it might not happen. What I need to do, everybody who's watching this to do, is we need to do what we did with me and my friends. We need to get a massive group of people to go search for this pilot so we can find it as fast as we can. Granted, the Backyardigan Wiki, or whoever had the Me and My Friends pilot who was gatekeeping it from us, probably has this one as well. We need to see this other pilot. And I remember when the original pilot went up, a lot of people were getting copyright claimed and striked and stuff. People said it was from Paramount, which makes sense because Paramount owns it. But a lot of people think it was from the Backyardigans Wiki page who was gatekeeping the pilot for years from us. And that's who had it, and that's who's copywriting it. If that is the case, they probably have this pilot as well. Meaning, it ain't gonna be found anytime soon. But we can definitely make an effort to get it found. So that's what I want to do, you guys. I really want to get a whole group of people to go at this pilot. Get it found, find it, end this search as fast as we can. so we don't have another backyardigan pilot situation of like a 10, 12 year search. That's insane. And let's not do that again. Um, but yeah. But I'm gonna go ahead and say bye. Because after the pilot plays, this video's just done. I'm not gonna come back after the pilot plays. So I'm gonna go ahead and say thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys so much for sticking out with me while I work on content. There is more content in the works. I have a whole bunch I have to film, but now with school started, it is gonna slow down a little bit again. Um, we're working on it. It's coming. It's happening. And yeah, let's play this pilot.